YouTube, what is going on? YouTube. Today, we are back watching Frostmare TV. This is the scariest videos you can never see. We're in for a bit of a long one, so sit back, enjoy. And as always, if you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
The following was captured by the security camera of a laundromat store. The owner uploaded the video as proof, because many people swore that the building was extremely haunted. Creepy sightings were nothing rare, apparently. However, the owner could never capture evidence on his camera until this night.
It's so dark,
after closing the
so
store
scary.
up for the night, the man left and the security camera kept rolling. The footage got randomly pulled one day, and they saw something on it that looked quite creepy.
Right, if there's a face in one of the washing machines. Wait, was that just someone in the corner? It was, mate. I'm not having it.
It looks like a woman with dark hair.
I just forgot. This was a recommendation from Cozy Haven over on YouTube. Thank you so much. She brings the bangers every single time, and she continues to do so. Let's continue.
That is standing next to the laundry machine in the right top corner of the room. How terrifying.
You know what that looks like? That looks like the Grudge bitch.
What's even more creepy, however, is how she mysteriously seems to appear in the room, and then only moments after disappears again.
Yeah.
Of course, there are reflections from the street outside that can be seen in the...
Also, this washing machine, it looks like a face. Is it a washing... I guess it's a washing machine. I don't know. But it's a face.
Store. But many are certain that this is not what we are seeing here. So, is this a spirit haunting the man's store?
Oh, God.
The following clips were shared by user BV1150, who states that he as well is experiencing some really terrifying events unfolding in his own four walls. Ever since moving into his new place, he was visited by strange shadow sightings and was woken up in the midst of night by loud banging noises and furniture that was being pushed around. His friends never believed him, however, and they were certain that he was just joking around. In the following video, he had a friend over, and indeed, there seemed to be some unusual loud noises that were stemming from his closet, or from right above his closet, which was...
Mate, I miss those days. You know, when you were a kid and you'd stay around your friend's house, but you'd always have to sleep on the floor. Like, I used to make anything a bed. Like, I'd get his arm of his sofa, like the pillows of the arm of the sofa or the back pillows of the sofa, and I'd lay them out on the floor and make myself a double mattress.
Weird, because nobody else should have been there.
Those were the days, man. When did it become like socially unacceptable to like be a grown adult and stay at your friend's house? You know what I mean? Why is that not normal?
Get alive. Get up.
What was that?
You're here, listen. Fucking touch that. That made you more.
Oh my God, I thought that was something then, but it was a costume or something hanging out.
Nothing at first glance, but after BV decides to take a look around and opens the door to one of the rooms, there seemed to be something else with them.
What? Oh. Huh? Did it just start running? Oh my
really
god,
odd-looking
mate.
shadow can be seen standing at the end of the room, and then it charges at them as if it wanted to hurt them. BV states that they could not sleep at his place that night, and that he has nightmares ever since.
Why has it just stood there like that? Look.
If it wasn't just a skit by the young man, has maybe something demonic entered? Something that is...
No, because it's got a massive head.
is now playing tricks on him.
If I saw
Can
that.
say.
Mate, honestly, I would start shadow
Now
boxing,
we want
mate.
to take another
Pardon the
look
pun,
at
by
the
the way.
case of Maddie McGarrissey, who has shared his haunted living situation with us in the past. For whatever reason, there seems to be an evil spirit inheriting the house of his family, and there were quite a few creepy encounters unfolding over the years. He started recording these incidents in the form of a video diary, and has to share some pretty spooky news with us
There's a
today.
sick skateboard,
Let's
by the way.
take a look.
Guys, so I decided to go downstairs and just start taking random pictures. You know, maybe I'd pick up something, or silhouette. I have no words.
What?
So I started down my stairs, nothing really. Then I moved to that hallway when I was in my out-of-body experience. Nothing really, a little shadow. Then that, like, weird orb. But wait till you see this.
What? I can't see nothing.
2 eyes in my fireplace. 2 glowing red eyes. How f***ed up is that? What the f***?
Look, I'm blind as a bat. That's what these are for, right? But that's not red, for one. And 2, it don't look like eyes either. Like, what's he being haunted by? A giant frog? Why are they that far apart? I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
This can only be described as terrifying, and nobody knew what this could have been. Was it a reflection? But how? There's no glass window or door. So, was this maybe the paranormal entity that is haunting his home? Maddie had no idea, but he had a pretty bad feeling about it.
Alright, so I've gotten this DM like 150,000 times about like a lady or a demon's face or 2 eyes in this window. But when the lights are off, I don't know how it's still there. So I don't know how it could be lights. To be honest, I really don't know what the it is. It's definitely weird. And like when I turn around
What is this
and look
video
back
quality?
at the house, it's gone. So right there, you see it. When I turn back around, it is gone. So that's why I'm saying, like, I really don't know what it could be at all. I really don't know. People are saying it looks like a demon's face. This person said it looks like a dark-haired woman. Here it is a little zoomed in. And then this is like the people who are saying it looks like a demon's face, 2 eyes and like a mouth open.
Could this in fact be the eyes of a demon? What is your opinion? But it didn't stop there.
Really convinced there's somebody in my bathroom. Oh my God. I just heard footsteps and I don't know what the that just was. Bro.
There's someone in there, mate. I'm going to lose my mind.
All my towels just fell. Somebody just yanked all my towels down. Bro.
There's someone in there.
It's pretty clear
Tim.
at this point that Maddie is dealing with something really powerful that is even able to move his items around.
I can't see anything, mate. I don't get it. Okay, that I saw.
Alright, so now seeing that, it's the same eyes that were on my balcony, in my fireplace, and I mean, come on. What else could it be? There's no technology or anything that could make lights in my closet. And then I turn on the flash, and my holy water gets thrown off.
For many people, this was proof enough that Maddie's family was actually being haunted by a pretty sinister entity that liked to play pranks on them, and that startled them.
I don't know, man.
So often.
The way that
So, what would you do in a situation
eyes
like that?
come
Let's
out,
keep
it
an eye
looks
on
like,
Maddie's case and
I
wish
don't know,
him
it
the
looks
best.
like video editing or something. I don't know. Or it could be a reflective clothing item. Potential. I don't ever say that. Why did I say
Bittner
that?
Sr. has shared the following video, which he and a colleague captured at the haunted Davis house in Kokomo, Indiana one night. They were investigating what appears to be an unfinished basement of that building. They had 2 mirrors with them, which they were using to capture whatever wanted to be seen that night. And after trying to communicate with the spirit world, the female investigator might have captured something otherworldly. Take a good look.
I've never understood the whole mirror thing.
Is that you down in that corner? Huh?
Oh, I see.
What?
There we go.
It's the eyes again, though. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys
They
think.
caught a creepy pair of eyes in the corner of the basement, seemingly staring back at them the moment they turned the flashlight on for a second. Apparently, this was the only time they saw that thing, and they are still speculating as of what or who this could have been. Your idea? The next is a recording which was uploaded by a young man to the Paranormal Reddit section. They have recently
always a doll.
moved into
There
a
is
new
always
place
a
and
doll.
stated that there had been a handful of really strange events unfolding, items that are moving around without anybody else being there, and footsteps that they hear in the midst of night.
State of it.
Today, the uploader was watching TV when he heard some really odd noises coming from the open patio and started recording.
Oh,
Hey, man. That is cool. What are you doing?
is that something peeking?
You okay?
Is that something peeking around the door?
Can I get away? Tell me to say how you doing.
Comments range from this being a creepy apparition, from it simply being a strange reflection. But it's odd since the door is open. And the man states that there should be nothing reflecting. So, what do you think?
I'll be sick right
Is
now.
this the face of something paranormal? Or what else could it be? This next video was
Jesus.
uploaded by NVTV and was submitted
My whole body
to
just
that
shivered.
channel by Michael Johnson. About the capture he wrote, in April 2016, I saw something weird in the tree lines. I went in for a little bit and came back out and it was still there. My friends say it was a Sasquatch because we are in Maine, United States. But I'm not from here, so I'm definitely not a Bigfoot believer. Let's see what Michael captured.
Is that normal for people in Maine to believe in Bigfoot?
A strange creature appears to be leaning out from behind one of the trees in the distance. Michael zooms in to...
Mate, I mean, regardless of what it is, what the fuck are you doing? Doing that behind a tree, mate? I'm not all this, like... You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
get a closer look.
You freak.
The creature definitely appears to be something human-like. Could this be a Bigfoot? Some viewers speculated this could be a skinwalker or a dogman, due to the thin appearance and relatively small stature. It's really hard to say,
Those
if it wasn't
skinwalker
hoaxed,
things.
of course.
Oh.
The following clip was recorded and shared by the channel Paranormal Eidolon, who himself claims to be a paranormal enthusiast. He came across something really interesting, and the video description reads as follows. I caught this by accident. I had posted it to my other channel and someone picked it up. This is the raw, unedited footage. I was testing the zoom on a new camera I bought. I didn't see this when I took the video. The thing is, I got so unwell after this, I nearly died. I am wondering what I caught was something warning. I didn't get it until I looked back at some old footage.
Mate. It's a bloody scarecrow.
I know people will think this isn't real, but this is the raw video. I believe it is something, but
imagine.
I can't prove either way. It wasn't just a bird I caught. The only thing is, there's no bottom half, and only the head, or what looks like a head, is moving. Did this man capture a ghost here?
The thing is, it begs the question
this
of...
to be a scarecrow, but I think it looks a bit too strange for that.
However,
but what do I know?
It begs the question, if it's not the Grim Reaper and it is just a human, what are you doing?
In this clip, we are following along an Italian investigation team, and they made it to some supposedly haunted dormitories. Apparently, many former workers have shared tales about strange noises in the night and even shadow sightings. It is also said that several
I need to get
people
myself
went missing in there. Since
K2
safety
meter.
regulations
So
were
when I go on my
basically
one, I can
non-existence at the time this building was still operational.
EMF
Let's see what they
readings.
could capture.
Però sono passi pesanti, eh? Cioè sono rumori pesanti proprio. Hai sentito? No, ragazzi, io sopra non ce l'ho sentito. Che cazzo? Il corridoio dovrebbe essere chiuso.
You know what? I think the worst thing would be... for me, would be like stood next to a flight of stairs or something. Yeah, that's disgusting.
A dark shadow
However,
is appearing at the end of this derelict
stood
hallway,
next to a flight of stairs,
walking towards
and
the
then
right, and then
you just
simply
hear
disappearing
boom, boom, boom,
into
boom,
thin
boom, boom,
air.
as if it's coming
None
down
of the
to walk.
team members saw it at the time, but after rewatching the video, they are pretty certain
I would
that this shadow was of paranormal nature.
punch myself in the
Could this
face
be
and
the
try to knock
case?
myself out.
Who can say? The following is a pretty creepy capture that was forwarded by user Shockwave74. He states that this image was captured by a wife and husband who had just moved into their new home. The wife
Where's
grabbed
the
their
face?
camera and decided to capture a picture of her husband on the sofa. However, there seemed to be somebody else with them that night.
look at the bloody ladder. Mate, honestly, I'll stop the video right now. Oh.
A pretty creepy looking face can be seen, seemingly hiding in between the steps of an assembly ladder. The couple is pretty certain that they had no guests in their home at the time, so who knows, maybe a former resident.
Mate, and even if you did, you would recognise who that is, you know what I mean? You would say, oh yeah, that looks like my cousin Jemima. Could have chosen any name. But it's not. You know what I mean? They don't recognise them. It quite clearly has an eye, a mouth, ears, or an ear. One could be Vincent van Gogh.
And was visiting them from the afterlife. Or even worse, an unwanted intruder. Whatever the answer, it's pretty safe to say the couple must have had nightmares after seeing this head pop up.
That's disgusting.
On their photograph.
I'm not gonna lie, that is disgusting. Say it with me. Disgusting.
The following is an update from Diego Spikers, who has shared some really terrifying encounters in the past in his own apartment. Apparently there's a spirit haunting his entire family. One of the latest terrifying captures was featuring a strange hand that seemingly belonged to nobody. What kind of hand is that? Some commenters speculate that this might be the hand of a demon, since this does not look human to them. But who can say for sure? It is really creepy without a doubt, and I guess we will never fully know how exactly this unfolded.
It looks like a... Oh. Wouldn't you just boot the door
Now
to bits,
we want
mate?
to watch a video
But then behind
from
it,
user
like,
FlowJoe37, who was staying in the supposedly haunted Emily Morgan Hotel in San Antonio, Texas. This hotel is a hotspot for paranormal encounters, and Joe was walking around with his camera in the hopes to capture anything inexplicable. Let's see.
Mate, if there was something in the bed, I would not sleep in it. I don't care. Huh?
Joe believes that we can see either an arm of a ghost or maybe a piece of clothing, as this being is walking into the frame and reflecting off the mirror. But if it's not a ghost, what else could this have been? Is it maybe just a strange reflection? I actually can't tell. Can you?
There was someone in the bed though, could it not have just been...
Look at the continuous haunting of Dino Nuggets, who seems to be living with a really scary shadow being in his home.
Could that not have just been the person in the bed?
He has captured this creature before on several occasions, and today he's making his way into the basement once more to tell this demon about some news. Let's take a look.
Heard glass break. There's nothing down there but my windows to break.
Let's all say it together, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Turn the bloody lights on. Fucking Jesus Christ. Alright, I stand corrected.
Fucking joke. Shit, man.
Oh, bloody hell. First of all, the anticipation is killing me. Second of all, that is an absolutely amazing basement. Is that not like prime man cave basement? Not that I would ever go down there if I had a basement. Silly idea.
I'm leaving the house, man. You're done. Catch me if you can.
Oh.
I'm leaving, man. Have it out now.
Oh my god.
It is unknown to me if Dino is leaving this house for good, possibly moving into a bit more peaceful home. I'm sure nobody would fault him for that. However, this being seems not to be too happy with this decision.
I don't want to be anywhere near this screen anymore.
As he's bolting out of the basement after dropping his phone, we are being left with a glimpse of what was with him in the basement that night. The same shadow creature that we have seen before, no doubt about that. Now the question is, will this thing follow Dino into his new home? I guess we will have to wait and see.
My god.
The following video was shared by Finito, and it features a not further known paranormal enthusiast that is experiencing some really odd activity in his home. Tonight in particular, a lot of stuff seemed to be happening around his closet, and this was when he captured the following.
What the? What is that? What the?
Some say that he captured the spirit of a boy here. Could this be possible? It's really weird though, since the temperature seemed to drop and rise whenever he was pointing towards this being. Do you think this man is being haunted by a lost soul?
No, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I've seen this clip before, and I'm pretty sure.
Or is it just a hoax after all?
An item that resembles that same shape that he doesn't show clearly on camera. I'm pretty sure like he's pointing at the camera at a completely different area.
Investigation by Mindseed TV. The team at Mindseed has been checking out haunted locations for a while and have great reputations as professional ghost hunters. Well, in this video they are checking out the Church of Jericho. This small abandoned church is located in Jericho, Wisconsin, and apparently is thought to be extremely haunted. The history of this church is relatively unknown. However, the team does mention there could possibly be some past of abuse in this church, which possibly could contribute to any spirits living within the walls.
Mindseed TV.
It doesn't take long before strange activity is captured in this church.
They do it. They just have everything down to a T.
Shortly after entering into the main building.
All of this stuff belonged to someone at some point.
Well, this used to be like a private school section or something.
I thought there was a nunnery. Didn't he say there was like nuns' quarters?
Oh yeah, he did say that. So the nuns must have lived here?
Either that, or like it was a Catholic school or nunnery or something. Yeah, they must have.
Hang on. Getting a reading right in front of us in the middle of the hallway. Right there. See?
Oh, mate.
The SLS camera seems to pick up the presence of any person on the stairs or in the middle of the hallway. The team does note that it will sometimes pick up on objects and mistake them for people. However, this hallway doesn't have anything in it really. Strange.
These lot have got some courage, man. Oh my god.
Is there anybody that would like to talk to us through this device? Oh, dude, there's a bunch of weird up here, man. Oh, what the Hey, dude. Did you see that right there move?
Did something move the tarp, perhaps? There were many more creepy encounters in this investigation, and you should check out the whole investigation on Mindsea TV.
Mate, I'll tell you what. They've been to some scary ass places. Oh my god.
This clip was uploaded by Martian TV, and it certainly is very strange. It seems to have been taken from a CCTV in some sort of gravel yard or maybe a construction site. The CCTV picks up a bizarre shadow figure that appears to be floating through the yard. If you look closely, you can make out what appears to be a head and even two arms. It also seems that some dogs in the area have noticed the figure as well.
Mate, it's turning
They
up
look
for
to
its
be
9 to
running,
5.
barking towards whatever it is that is floating through. Things get even stranger though, as it moves up towards the road. It seems to become more and more human-like. This is definitely a very mysterious video.
This is one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen in my life.
What
Oh
could
my god.
possibly explain this odd capture?
Do you know what it reminds
Do
me
you
of?
think this is truly a ghostly spirit caught on the CCTV?
When it gets up to like the road or the pavement, whatever it is, look at it like a little shaky bitch. You know, the ones that are like, nah, I'm not doing it. Not having it.
The following was taken during a haunted ghost tour of Salem, MA. This is an old house that has several ghost sightings, especially seen through the windows. The story goes that a man and his family lost their lives in there. The ghost on this picture was taken in an area
That. Look by the wall, the corner of the house, or whatever it is.
where the house butts up against another house, and not a common walkway, very narrow area. The photos before and after are clear and not this blurry. So, what do we say to this one? Did this person capture a real ghost?
It looks like it,
Some
mate.
commenters say
There's like a
that
head.
this looks like a child that might be wearing a white dress. Could this be so?
Go back down here then, shall we? Oh,
This video was uploaded by paranormal enthusiast and ghost hunter Tim Morozov. Tim regularly
this guy,
visits
man.
known haunted and abandoned locations, and in this episode he's visiting an abandoned village that apparently was discovered a few years ago by some hunters while they were in the area. Apparently, there were sightings of a woman in white in this village by a few people.
Боковым зрением.
he hasn't even got inside yet, mate.
Tim has explored all the houses, and the one he visits today apparently has the strongest paranormal activity out of them all.
Там есть кто-нибудь?
Okay.
As Tim is setting up his equipment, he captures this strange apparition in the doorway behind him.
There is no way. Hold on, go back. He walked in there with it.
A strange ghostly shadow moves quickly across the back room. Could this be the spirit of the woman in white? It certainly looks pretty creepy to me, whatever we are seeing here on camera.
Oh my god. That is...
On a trip to an old castle, namely the Hurst Castle in Hampshire, Tony Ferguson caught a really creepy looking
Hampshire.
thing peeking out of one of the windows. He states, "While we were there, I really felt like something was following me from room to room, but your mind can play tricks on you, so I tried
look
to
at
ignore
that.
it. But when I watched the video back, I was shocked. It's quite a scary looking figure. Didn't see the
Okay.
figure until I watched the footage back. Now, what could he come up with?"
Sorry?
It clearly looks like an apparition is stepping forward into the window, and we can almost make out an eye. Was it maybe a former prisoner's spirit? If it wasn't an apparition, what else could it have been? It certainly was no employee. Let me know what you guys think.
Oh, that is vile.
Tony is sure that he even could capture another apparition, moments after asking the spirit world to please manifest in the window if anything is there with him.
Huh? Could it have been cold and that was his breath though? You know what I mean? Like when you...
So, what do we think about that one? Just another confirmation for paranormal energy.
I don't know, to me that was like an exhale in a cold building. Or
Following is another
he could have been
CCTV
vaping.
recording, which was captured on a ship which was sailing off the coast of Somalia this past September. Security saw some strange balls of light at first, but didn't think anything of it. Nobody was moving in the lower area of the ship at the time for security reasons, as they were making it over the border. The area was pitch black at the time. But then something really unusual unfolded.
The area was pitch black at the time. The area was pitch black.
We see a person manifesting, but how is that possible? It looks like a dark cloud is forming, and then the person appears. Many of the crew were sure that a mysterious event was transpiring here. Of course, they didn't see anybody leaving the area at the time on any of the other cameras. So, do we have to assume that a ghost was visiting that night?
Yeah, we do have to assume that.
This video was uploaded by the Brazilian channel Root X Paranormal Investigations. In it, the team is exploring a church in Rio de Janeiro that is over 100 years old and said to be extremely haunted. According to the team, there are many graves situated under and around the church, some as old as 200 years. However, it is hard to say exactly how many people might be buried there, since apparently reports of residents were very inaccurate in those days. Apparently, this church was at some point a popular destination for tourists, however, due partially to the claims of spirits haunting those who
would you
entered,
go and
it is no longer often visited
just
by
stand in
anyone
a
who is
church
falling
of a
into
night time, like an
disrepair.
abandoned church?
The team
guess
spent a
what?
while outside the building and then inside using their paranormal devices to try and make contact with any of the spirits. Ironically, though, their most amazing capture they caught this night came from their simple camera. As two members of the team are checking some equipment in one of the back rooms, this strange shadow is seen walking behind them from right to left. Nobody on the team is walking into this direction, and nobody seems to notice the shadow live in that moment.
That is
this
wild.
a spirit that resides in the old church, or is there a reasonable explanation for the outsighting?
Mate, what a recommendation. Frostmare TV, for one, just smashes it every single time. But Cozy Haven has not given one bad recommendation. You gangster. Guys, as always, if you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.